see then. I'm looking for laps. Slow lap 129. That's gotta be it. They got a little battle going on, gave me room to get in there. I should have just waited for the, I mean, it's basic stuff. I should have just waited. We're at Charlotte Road Course. There's all, just because they were fighting, and I'm drinking, I wasn't thinking straight, and I was like, oh, let's move ahead a spot, and then I washed myself out for fear of basically that. So I washed myself out before I even got there. And the fact is, I should have just stayed behind them back here. If I'd have just stayed behind, then we'd have had the oval part. I could actually made a move somewhere. But at the same point, that's just not the mentality that takes place in these races. So I guess this was a good learning experience for me. Let's see, how would I have done this? How should I have done this? I got the run, I got a little bit of draft, so I was able to get in there. I should have, I think, actually broke later so that I would be farther in, and then I could turn in harder so that I could actually be essentially here next to him is the hope, instead of back here, because I broke early and then let him take the full inside to outside line. I think what I needed to do was break late with a harder turn in, and then so I could be next to him so that I'm still fighting for the position. So essentially, if I'm understanding my next progression, it's on the outside line. Now that I've been able to move along and get presentation because of their battle, like huge presentation, I should have then not break early for fear of getting washed out or squeezed out. I should have broke late and hard with a turn in closer to the inside. Do it this way. With a turn in closer to this line here, so that there's still room for him, but more. I didn't. Maybe just. See, I even lost my rear end going into it because I didn't know what I was doing. I was scared, worried, drunk, whatever. But now I think I needed to brake later and harder because I'm on the outside line. He's on the inside line. He should have to brake earlier than me because he's on the inside line in order to hold his line if I'm going to be on the outside of it. But I broke early because what generally happens is you get squeezed out, pushed out, punted out, T-boned, one thing or the other. So and so my instinct is like, just stay out of it. I needed to just let what happens in racing. I needed to actually stay late, be later on the brakes instead of before him for fear, because that's a long bit earlier. Where do I come on the brakes? Just by frame advance, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And I'm not really, all I've basically done at that point, I'm not even actually, I'm just kind of resting the brake. I'm not really braking. I'm killing all the extra momentum, all the extra velocity that I acquired. I'm taking all that away before he even needed to brake in order to hold the inside line. So either I just don't have the talent, don't have the balls, something I need to work on right there. Something that's I need to get better, quite simply. And this is the first step, recognizing that I needed to brake deeper in order to actually hold that outside line. Grrr. I was all like, yeah, and then hit the end of the stream button, and it's like clear, right front tire, right rear tire, fuel. So let's go with the actual end stream button.